Daily Mentoring Moments with Barbara, where one thought can change your life.
Hello, this is Daily Mentoring Moments with Barbara, and yesterday we talked about setting expectations for yourself. But today I want to talk about setting expectations of others, because I think as leaders, as people who are serving beside other people, as people who are teaching other people a trade, or we're teaching them a new skill set, I think a lot of times we do a disservice to people by not setting an expectation of what that person is capable of doing. You know, there used to be a time that we called people mentors, and our mentors, at least for me, you know, I had mentors coming up, and my mentors, they set the bar high. And when they set the expectation, I felt this person believes in me enough and sees in me what I don't even see in myself, but I'm going to rise to that level of their expectation. So leaders, I want to talk to you this morning and say, when you fail to set expectations and a standard of excellence for the people that you work with, the people that you're growing, you are doing them a disservice. Not only are you doing them a disservice, you're doing your organization a disservice, because your organization then becomes mediocre. It becomes mediocre, and you will not attract those high-performing people because you have built an atmosphere of mediocrity, of average, of it's good enough. And we know, as Jim Collins says, you know, good is the enemy of great. So today I really want to implore you that when you are working with people, set an expectation, see what's in them. Yes, will some of them react negatively? They absolutely will, because as we said yesterday, they have set no expectation for themselves. And so when they come into your presence and you set an expectation for them based on what you see in them, what you know they can do, what you believe they can do, they will rise to that expectation. We have a responsibility as leaders to set the expectation. We have a responsibility in our homes to set the expectation for our children. We have a responsibility in our workplace to set expectations for people that we work with. You know, today we say things like, I've heard things like, well, you know, I have an expectation, but I don't really have a right to have an expectation of that person. Well, I disagree. I absolutely disagree with that. I think that I have a right to set an expectation if you come into my world, into my environment, into my company that I'm running. If my expectation and the bar for my company is set high, then I have a right to set an expectation for you. And today, you know, a lot of times we are watering that down so much that people are just becoming mediocre. We think it's good enough. We call mediocre good, and we call average great. Today, look around, look at your organizations and say, have I set an expectation for the people? And have I communicated that expectation by letting them know how much I believe in them, how much I know they can do it, how much I am there to support them? I know that working with people, I've worked with people recently who have asked me to come in to help their organizations. And as I'm looking to help their organizations, and as I'm telling them about some of the things that, sharing with them some of the things that I like to do, inevitably people will say, well, my people are not ready for that. Oh, well, you know, my people, oh, they can't do that. Well, maybe we'll make it shorter than that. And I automatically understand that the problem is not their people. The problem is the leadership and the expectation that you have not set. This is Daily Mentoring Moments with Barbara.